coming back to this, some basic charts that we have already gone through the Tableau, and along with the advanced charting that we have gone through. Now, I wanted to today discuss about the dashboarding. Okay, so what do you mean by dashboarding? You can always try creating a dashboard by clicking on something called a table kind of icon. You should be able to see on the bottom, new dashboard. When you click on this one, it will create a new dashboard. Okay, so this is the new dashboard. And what are the observations that we have to make out here? So here the observations are, you should be able to see this. Here we have several observations upon this. You should be able to see the dashboard device preview, means like how exactly it looks like and all. Click on it and you can take a look at the device. I mean, how exactly it looks like in a tablet, how it looks like in a phone, how it looks like for a default preview, and all kind of stuff. Okay, something like this. And next one, size. You can always try. There are three different sizes: automatic, range, and fixed size. So now the current one is, you should be able to see this is a fixed size, which is the desktop size, where I prefer to go ahead with the automatic. When I select automatic, it will fit to the size of the screen. Okay, when I select the automatic, it will fit to the size of the screen, and you are not required to select any sort of size. If I select the fixed size, what happens? It is going to give you an options of width and height, where you are going to predefine how much the pixels of the width and the height needs to be mentioned. And also there are predefined stuff: laptop browser size, desktop browser size, full screen size, blog embedded size, column size, story size. All these kind of different stuff is there existing over here. Understand, all of you? Huh? So this is a foremost important thing that we have to concentrate on every time. So here, anyhow, that I'm going to select, and let me show you the range also. The minimum size and the maximum size based upon the fitting that you are making out to keep multiple sheets onto the same dashboard. You can always try changing the stuff. Understand, all of you? Okay. So this is the one which you all required to know about. Let me select the fixed size now. Automatic. Okay. So now you should be able to see the sheets and the objects that you wanted to, if you wanted to involve in this particular dashboarding. Okay. And there is something called tiled and floating. I will explain you about the tiled and the floating a little bit later. And you should be able to see the dashboard, and do not see the dashboard by clicking on this one. Okay. And there are buttons, blank statements, and web page, horizontal and vertical kind of view perspective, text, image, extension, whatever that you wanted to embed. Okay, if you wanted to embed any object, you can always try embed that object. Okay, anyhow, that I'm closing this down. So now you have a lot of charts over here. I just wanted to prepare one dashboard over here. Okay, How I just wanted to make out, I wanted to see one clustering object. Okay, and you should see that this is a clustering object. If I just select this a floating, okay, bubble chart. See the difference between the floating and the tile, you should be able to see. If at all that if I'm going to select this one as a tiled, if I'm going to drag this bubble chart, you should see the floating chart means like the tiled charts will be adjusted within themselves. This is what you have to understand. Okay, but in the floating part you can make the charts on top of existing charts, but the floating is not the interesting point over here. Okay, hence we need to go ahead with the tiles. Remember that part. Okay, but we can always try using the floating stuff. I will tell you where. Okay, so here I wanted to show you some sort of stacked bar chart or a pie chart or a symbol maps. Okay, let me just showcase the symbol maps over here. So if you can take a look at this one, you should be able to understand how exactly the all visualization sheets have been packed up together. Okay, now you should be able to see this bubble chart does not consisting its own measuring bar or a quick filter by itself. So hence in order to make this one, we need to make this one as a floating point type of stuff. So hence I'm just selecting this one as a floating. Okay, and hence it was become a floating stuff over here. See, I can drag anywhere, I can make it anywhere, but I'm not doing such kind of stuff right now. I want to fix it something like this, and let me remove this stuff. So you should be able to see the clusters and the profit ratio, something like this, and also per capita income that I wanted to make this one floated over here. So how what exactly that I'm going to do here? See, I'm going to make this one as a floating stuff. So hence I'm just dragging over here, and I'm just trying to showcase this one, something like this. This is looking good, no? Right or wrong? Isn't it looking good now? And also I just wanted to showcase this one as a profit ratio. So see, whenever if I just wanted to drag, you should be able to see that I'm not able to drag anywhere. It is occupying the entire space of the dashboard, but I want this one as a floating. Just select this part and make it floating, and now you just drag it anywhere you want. See, I want to keep it here somewhere like this. See, this is good, no? And I wanted to minimize this one. You can always try minimizing this one. See, something like this. See, now it is looking good. Hmm? Agree, all of you? Otherwise, let me keep this part somewhere here. Designing the dashboarding is very important. So here, I want to make this clusters floating. I'm just going to make this one as a floating stuff. Profit ratio. Floating. See, now you have got a lot of clarity about how exactly that you are operating here. Okay. Anyhow, if I don't want it, I can always try ignoring that. I can keep this clustering part over here for our clarity. Hmm? Now I just wanted to make a one stacked bar chart and one. Let me just make out this even here. Otherwise, I can always try making out. You can always try arranging these all columns. If you just make it as auto arrangement, you can always do the auto arrangement for you. Okay, you can make it somewhere here, or you can make it somewhere here. Okay, you don't want this sheet name. Okay, see, this is how that you can always try. So I just wanted to add one more constant averaging lines over here, and you should see that clustering has gone bad, and I just drag it up on here. Now this is how that you could see the dashboarding, how well that it was arranged. But I want to move, like this is not looking great actually. So hence I'm just trying to move something like this. Okay. And you can always try moving these things around at the same time. This always looks nice. See? You can always make it as a, something like a You can otherwise you can always try giving it as. And should be able to see everything over here. Okay. Okay. Exactly, Chaitanya. Clustering is a scatter plot. We have implemented the clustering or the scatter plot. Okay. So this is how that we have done. Okay. And now, if you wanted to add a button or if you wanted to add some text, you can always drag and drop onto this one. See, Control Z, make it as a floating. You can always try adding a button. Okay. And you can make a functionality for this one. Edit button. Navigate to. Navigate. When I click on this button, it has to navigate me to the trend line. Okay. So image, I don't want any image. I want to have a trend line. Say okay. So see, whenever I'm clicking on this dashboard, it is navigating me now. Okay. Whenever I'm clicking on this one, it is navigating me to the trend line. So this is how that you can make out. You can make a small button, not an issue. And you can always try editing the button by choosing certain image. Let me just select image. I told you that you can always try minimizing this one. Anyhow, I'm not going to use this part. Okay. And also you can try giving a text over here anywhere you want. Hi, this is scatter plot. See, I have got the text over here and drag anywhere, and I can just manipulate this part. Format this text object where you want it to do this one. I want to do something like this. I want to do something like this. Wrap off. Yeah. Wrap on. Yeah. So anyhow, that I just want something like this. So you can always try editing this part, and you can always try embedding a web page over here inside by giving the URL. Okay. And you can make a horizontal, vertical, You can always try giving an extension. You can use the extension gallery, where you should be able to see all the list of extension galleries, and you can make use of lot of other visualizations. See, the default one is show me more, which will be already existing with your stuff. You can have a brush filter, Tableau tracker, many things, image filter, button filter, a lot of things are there which you can do. Okay, and anyhow, that we are not going to embed any extension over here. Likewise, we can also have an image however you want, wherever you want. I want to put certain image over here. I just want to put something like this. See, I want to keep it something like this. You can always delete this part. All of you understand this part? Okay. Now, for example, I just want to show you something. Just make it as a floating point, Suresh. Simple, very simple. Okay. You drag an image and select something like this. Select floating, and bring send to back. See, it was already went back. Okay, you can make it's already went back on this based upon this one. You can do like this, something like this. Yeah. So this is a dashboarding that I could say, and I can always save this dashboard. And if I wanted to rename this one, this is a layout basically. If you wanted to change item hierarchy, you can always try changing this item hierarchy by dragging and dropping. Very easy. Hmm? And this is how it was styled. This is the if you want to make an inner padding or outer padding, you can always try doing this part. Okay, I hope that you got this. Show dashboard title. If you want to see the dashboard title, you can always make this one. If you don't want, not show the dashboard title. And also, I just want to show you something. So, for example, I just want to see the data in a more different way. Okay, okay, guys. So, so I hope that you understand this one. So, I just wanted to make something more specific. For example, if I just wanted to see the entire stuff like this, as see, can you be able to check this order date, which is going to be a stacked bar chart, and these colors represent the number of years. Okay, so when these colors are representing the number of years, I just want to see the data, entire data, in a different perspective. So when I'm trying to check the data in the different perspective, I wanted to check only the data which is relevant to the 2018 year. Okay, I wanted to see the data only relevant to the 2018 year. So you can see when I click on this one, is it showing me the 2018 date related data across the multiple charts? No. I need to enable the filter. If I just enable the filter, you should see that the data was changing across multiple charts over here. If I'm going to select the 2016, see, the data is being changed. Whenever I'm going to select the respective quarter, the data is being changed every time. Understand or not? This is one more fantastic option that we have in while we are having a dashboarding. Okay, all of you understand this one, guys? Hmm? You wanted to see only the phones related stuff. Okay, let me just uncheck this part and let me go through this and let me enable this filtering. So I just want to enable this one. I just want to see the phones related data. Just select the phones. This is how the orders of the phones have been spread across, and these are all the clusters, the profit related stuff, and this is a symbol maps that we are talking about. Okay, this is the averages. Okay, see, when you wanted to select both things, you can always try using the control button and you can select multiple things together. Got it? All of you understand? Guys, any questions so far? Are you good? If you're good till now so far, tomorrow we will be having a question and answers, and I will be discussing about the storyboarding tomorrow. Okay, are you good so far? We will be discussing about the storyboarding. Yes, you can do the monthly wise also, Chaitanya. Suresh, what is your question exactly? I didn't understand. Chaitanya, did you understand? See, we get monthly wise also, but you should have the probable chart accordingly. Okay. Automation in Tableau. That this is what your question, Suresh? You're asking me automation in the sense creation of the charts and all. You are, I mean, automatic means like you are trying to understand RPA, implementation of RPA in Tableau. Is it? Yeah, it will automate by itself, Suresh. But the only thing is in the data source, you should select it is an automatical update. Okay. Then you will get it updated automatically, not an issue. The entire data and the visualizations will be reflected accordingly. You can always try, see, instead of me showing you about that part, you can try creating one table and take a look at that particular simple graph. You create one table chart, okay, and add some more data to that one where you should be able to see the sum of sales, right? That should be changing in the dashboard, obviously. You can try it out in your examples. Very simple. The only thing here is the data source, whatever that you're trying to represent. Okay, you need to select that update automatically. See, when you're talking about it, we should be very much careful about the data. Why? Because see, when the data will be updated, mostly in real time, when your data, when your data is a live data, right or wrong, Suresh? When your data or a connection to a data source is a live data connection. Okay, when the live data connection is updating within a production database or any reporting database, okay, there should be a refresh of the database here. Okay. So whereas the extract, you will have the refresh over here. Okay. So whenever the data is getting refreshed, automatically the data which is inside the bar chart and everything will be refreshed automatically. Okay. By default. We'll show you otherwise. Okay. I will take a small table of data and I will show you, not an issue. Okay. Okay, Suresh. Right. Okay, guys, we'll see you tomorrow again. Okay, we will work on the storyboarding and all kind of stuff. Thank you. See you all tomorrow. Bye.